Okay, y'all. Hey, it is Melissa from Sincerely Creative Mom. We are going to make a sign extender, use the sign extender for one of the kits that we have recently released. This time it is a 12-inch square sign, the sign extender. The sign extender is very easy. We're going to staple it to the back of our sign, allowing our sign to extend. We're going to create a nice big bow and attach it to the sign extender. Boom, done. Sign extender. Awesome. So the first thing we're going to do is make our bow. We're going to start with the plaid. And we're going to have a tail and two loops. A tail and two loops on each side. So we're going to start real easy with that. All I'm going to do is take my tail, start with about a 7-inch here, and then a 6-inch loop, 6-inch loop there. So pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist. Now, even though this ribbon is very similar on both sides, there still is a front and a back, so I still do the twisting. Twist, loop, pinch. I'm going to leave that long tail like that, twist, and slide that right down in there just like that. Okay? Now I'm going to bring one up to the top, and one loop, one down, one up to the top, and one down, and one coming straight down. Okay? That's going to be our plan. So from there, now this one's a little thinner ribbon, but this one is nice and thick. It's beautiful. So pretty on that orange. Totally love it. Really pretty. I'm not even sure if I cut what I needed for myself. Oopsie, I did. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Sometimes I leave the remnants for myself and then make sure that the ribbon y'all get is the good stuff. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I'm at 6 inches. So I'm going to start with our next ribbon and then just pinch. Okay, pinch. This way. Make a loop. This is going to be a little bit smaller than this one, a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be a lot smaller, just a little bit smaller. And then pinch. Is that a little bit smaller? Yeah, okay. Pinch, twist, loop, pinch, twist. Really pretty ribbon here. Loop, pinch, getting really thick, twist, loop, pinch, twist, coming in hot right on top there. So you see I started with the loop, I started with the tail, because the tail is going to go up and the pumpkins are facing the right way, and then I ended with the long tail, so that the long tail, the pumpkins are also going the right way. So then I'm just going to kind of place these around. Okay. Oopsie, I pulled that one. Whoops. I'm going to do the same thing over here, making sure I'm getting those ribbons all flushed out. Okay, and I'm coming in on top with another one of my very favorite ribbons. It is a it's thick. It's a thick satin with a really pretty gold edge and gold glitter going through it. It's got the leaves, the pumpkins, the gourds, the berries. It's really pretty. So again, I'm going to start with the tail. And thick. There, that's a little easier. And I'm going to start with the tail. I'm going to do my one little tiny loop to go in the center. And then I'm going to add my other 4 loops. So I'm going to hold on to that nice and tight and then twist. Pinch. Twist. Loop. There we go. Pinch. Twist. Loop. It's really thick. Pinch. Twist. Loop. Pinch. One last twist. There we go. That right down there on the top. Now what I'm going to do is take that off of there, lift it straight up. Okay, lift it straight up. Make sure I'm lifting it straight up and nice and tight as I come up. Kind of pinching that nice and tight. Taking our pipe cleaner, wrap it around the top. Nice and tight. And from there, just hold on to the bottom, bring out that center, and bring all of my tails to the bottom, which only 3, that's not a lot in this case. Nice and easy there. Then also making sure my loops are going alternate from our tails, and you can see all of the designs, or all of the layers rather. Also means all of the designs. Okay, and then same on this side. And we gotta make sure our bow is fluffed out good so that it covers that sign extender. And don't be afraid to get in there with that ribbon. It's nice and thick. Make it go where you want it to go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dovetail the tops here. Dovetail the top here. Okay. Then, yeah, see, that's really pretty. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and just kind of put my fingers in there and make sure they are not flat. They're nice and thick and rounded. Another way to do that is to just kind of tap the top. Look at how pretty that is. So pretty. Super pretty. Very pretty bow. I love this is definitely my favorite fall. And I'm gonna leave these long. I like it like that. If a customer doesn't like it, they can always cut them off. I'm not going to leave it that long, but I'm going to leave them kind of long. Okay, so now our bow's done. I'm going to add some. So our bow's done. Now I know that I don't want to cover up our blessed, and I have our attachment here. I can add that as low as here, okay, as low as there. So if I do that and attach it here, that's going to be perfect. It's going to be super perfect. It's going to be super perfect. So I'm not covering up too much of the blessed. So I know that I need my sign extender to be here. Now I'm just going to use this to hang it. You could add ribbon, you could change it out. I'm just going to add that. It's not a big deal at all. Let's see if this comes off nice and easy. It would be great if it did. Oh yeah. Otherwise, I would have put my business card over the back there. That's perfect. Okay, so our sign, not quite a 1/4 of an inch. Okay, not quite a 1/4 of an inch. Staples, 1/4 of an inch. So I need something in between to help bridge that gap. So all I'm using is the back of a ribbon. This is the back of a ribbon spool. Now I've been doing this, but I'm noticing that it wobbles, so I'm going to add some more just to kind of keep it balanced. I know it's kind of weird, but we're going to do that. So I'm just going to add them. I'm not going to put anything in them, but I'm just going to add them right there. All right, everything's in here just like that, and I'm going to add our pipe cleaner right there. Okay, so I'm going to staple all those in, but I'm not going to use any of them except for this one, and that's where our pipe cleaner is going to go. So I'm going to staple these in first. Again, that's just to help with the so our piece can kind of have a spot to, so it's not going to wiggle anymore. It's going to be able to lay on there perfectly. Okay, so I'm going to add this right here. And I'm going to add 2. So I'm going to add 1 right up here at the top, like this. Oopsie, please don't go through. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to add 1 closer to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to take our thingy here and add 2. Actually, 2 are going to go in that same spot. Just like that. But I have there we go. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I could have actually added oh well, I'm going to add that. You could actually add staples to the sides here too, which we already have these stapled in, so I'm not going to, but you could in the future. However you know, want to secure this to the back. Some people are using hot glue. I'm not sure I feel confident in that per se, and especially since we're not adding a lot of weight onto this sign extender. I think I'm okay with just the staples. I've never had any troubles with the staples coming off with a sign, so this should be totally good. Okay, so that's on there on the back. Again, right in the center. So I'm going to add my sign right to the back, right to the bottom here. Okay. Now those pipe cleaners are just going to go zoop right through there and come to the back. Perfection. Super cute. I'm just tying those back there. And then I'll cut off the excess just like I did on the top. And then kind of hide that back inside the bow so you can't see it. Okay? So just like that. So you have 2 here holding it together, 1 here. And then it looks like, ta-da! Super duper cute. Again, I went with the longer tails. You don't have to. I loved the way that looked. And then I'm also still, remember, I'm going to hang it from our piece here. So super, super cute. Love that very much. I hope for those of you who bought the kit, I hope this was an easy tutorial for you. For those of you who have the sign extenders or are looking for the sign extenders, you can find all those links in the comments or in the description below. I hope that you enjoy. I'm looking forward to the fall and Christmas season this year in 2023 and all the seasons to come, of course. Our sign extenders are definitely a pretty big hit. They belong to the bundle of the patent pending Pancake Wreath frame, which is the 14-inch and the 10-inch frames. And this was part of a kit. So this is the sign extender portion of the kit. You also still have the 10-inch portion of the kit, and 10-inch frame portion of the kit, and the 14-inch. All three separate videos. I hope that you're enjoying, and I'll see you next. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you're subscribing to the YouTube, and you're following us on Facebook so that you can see all these videos in the future. Also, make sure, sometimes I have bonus videos that I send out to those who are on our email list, so make sure you're on our email list. To get there, you can go to melslinks.com. It's Mel like Melissa, melslinks.com. Anything that kind of involves me or is part of me, you should be able to find there and navigate around. If you have any questions, you can text me 810-498-2310. I don't get to them all the time, but I do get to them. So if you have a question, make sure you reach out. Anyway, one of the ways you can reach out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, y'all.